You think I'll just sit back and watch her live happily ever after? No. That woman destroyed my son's life, and I won't let her get away with it.
Hey besties! Before we jump into today's video, I noticed that a lot of you who enjoy my content aren't actually subscribed yet. If you find value in what I share, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out and ensures you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for your support. And for all who have subscribed, thank you. God bless you.
You know, this place reminds me of the first time we came here. You were late, as always.
I wasn't that late. Just fashionably delayed.
Grace, can I be honest with you?
Of course. What's on your mind?
It's been 5 years, Grace. 5 years of watching you smile, cry, rebuild yourself. 5 years of being your friend, giving you space when you needed it. But I can't keep pretending that's all I want.
Mark.
Let me finish. I know you've been through more than anyone should ever have too. And I understand why you've been cautious, cancelling dates, keeping your distance. But, Grace, it's been a year since the divorce. I'd waited, given you all the time I could. I want more than this. I want more than being your friend who's always there. I want to be the man who makes you laugh, who makes you feel safe. I'm not Alex, Grace. I would never hurt you like he did. But I also know you're scared. And if you need more time, I'll give it to you. I needed you to know how I feel.
Mark. I don't know if I'm ready. But I do know I trust you.
Well, that's a start. I'll take it.
Grace. Grace, why? Why would you do this to your husband?
Mary, what are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me, Grace. After all Alex did for you, after all those years he provided for you, you go and repay him like this? Running off with another man? Chris, of all people.
Mary, I have no idea what you're talking about. What man? What are you accusing me of?
Don't act clueless. We all know. The whole neighborhood is talking. You left your husband to chase after another man, and now Alex is out there, a wreck, wandering the streets like a drunkard.
Mary, stop. None of that is true. Alex left me, he betrayed me, remember? And Chris. I haven't seen or spoken to him.
Oh, sure. Keep pretending. But we know, Grace. We all know. Stop acting like you're some innocent victim. We know how you pay back the man who worked so hard for you.
What on earth is going on?
Grace, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
It's Mary, my neighbor. She just walked up to me outside and started accusing me of the most ridiculous things.
Mary. The one who thinks she knows everyone's business.
That's the one. She came out of nowhere, yelling about how I betrayed Alex and ran off with another man, Chris, of all people.
Chris. Isn't he your ex from years ago? What does he have to do with anything?
Exactly. I haven't spoken to him in ages. And Alex? He's the one who betrayed me, not the other way around. But Mary made it sound like I'm some villain who left him for someone else.
That woman has no boundaries. Did she say where she got that ridiculous idea?
No, she just kept accusing me, saying the whole neighborhood is talking.
Grace, you know how people like Mary are. They thrive on gossip. She probably doesn't even have the full story.
It just doesn't make sense. I'm happy with Mark. We've only been married for 2 weeks. Why is this happening now?
Maybe someone's trying to stir trouble. You've moved on, Grace, and some people can't handle seeing others happy.
It just caught me off guard. It's like they're trying to drag me back into the past when I've worked so hard to move forward.
Don't let her get to you. You've come so far, and Mark clearly loves you. That's what matters.
You're right. I shouldn't let her ruin this for me.
Exactly. Now, let's focus on the good things. You're starting a new chapter, and no one's gossip can change that.
You think I'll just sit back and watch her live happily ever after? No. That woman destroyed my son's life, and I won't let her get away with it. Do you know how humiliating it is to see her prancing around with another man? While Alex, my Alex, is out there suffering? Spread the word. Tell anyone who will listen. Let them know she abandoned her husband. She's a liar, a cheat. A woman like that doesn't deserve to be happy.
I heard she left her husband for another man. Can you imagine? After everything he did for her?
Shameful. And now she's acting like nothing happened.
I still can't believe it. After all Alex did for her, she just walked out. And now she's married to someone else?
You don't say. Poor Alex. No wonder he's in such a state now. His own wife running off like that.
Madam, how much is everything?
Grace, can I ask you something?
Oh yes.
Is it true what people are saying? About you leaving your husband and, running off with someone else?
I don't know who's spreading those lies, but they're not true. I've done nothing wrong.
Well, there has been talk. People saying things about you and Alex. I didn't want to believe it, but I thought you should know.
Let me make this clear, my marriage to Alex ended for reasons that are nobody else's business. Whatever people are saying, it's not true.
I heard she didn't even wait a year before moving on. Can you imagine the betrayal? Oh, Grace. I didn't see you there.
No, please, don't stop on my account. Go on. What betrayal were you talking about?
Oh, we didn't mean anything by it. Just, some things we've heard around the neighborhood.
Things you've heard? Why don't you tell me exactly what you've been hearing?
Well, it's not really our business, but people are saying you left Alex for Mark. That you broke him and now he's, well,
that he's drinking himself to death because of what you did.
First of all, what I did or didn't do is none of your concern. Second, you're spreading lies about something you clearly know nothing about. If you want to talk about betrayal, maybe start with Alex and what he did to destroy our marriage.
We didn't mean to offend, Grace. It's just people talk, you know.
Then maybe you should tell people to get their facts straight before ruining someone's name. This is the price of divorce, isn't it? A scarlet letter no one ever forgets. The whispers, the judgment, the sideways glances that cling to you like a shadow. It doesn't matter what really happened. It doesn't matter that I tried to hold it all together, even when Alex shattered it first. To them, I'm the one who walked away. To them, I'm the villain. Especially for a woman. Divorce is like a stain you can't wash out, no matter how hard you try. They don't see the betrayal you endured, or the nights you cried yourself to sleep. They only see the failure, the shame, the broken pieces you carry. And now, I don't know how to live with it.
I said, don't worry. I will take care of her. Just leave it to me. Oh, Grace. You're home.
Who were you talking to?
Just a work call. Nothing serious.
Nothing serious? Then why didn't you tell me about it? Why did you sound so secretive?
Secretive? Grace, it's just work.
Work. Or something else. You think I can't tell when something's off?
Grace, you're overthinking this. You've had a tough day.
Don't patronize me, Mark. I've been hearing things all day. People whispering, spreading lies about me, and now I come home to find you on the phone, talking about taking care of it? What am I supposed to think?
You're supposed to trust me.
Trust you? Trust you when you're acting just like Alex? Keeping things from me, making decisions behind my back.
I am not Alex, Grace. And it's unfair of you to treat me like I am.
Then stop giving me reasons to. I gave up everything to start over, to move on, and now I'm stuck wondering if I made another mistake.
Hey, Grace.
I can't do this right now. Why does it feel like I can't escape this cycle? The rumors, the doubts. The constant fight to prove I'm worth loving.
Grace, I'm sorry. Please, just talk to me. I love you. Whatever you're going through, we'll face it together. Please don't shut me out. I love you so much, Grace. Please trust me.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Grace, my daughter, I'm fine, but we need to talk.
Is everything okay? You sound worried.
Grace, I had a dream last night, a very troubling one. It's been on my mind all day, and I knew I had to call you.
A dream? What kind of dream?
In the dream, I saw you standing at a crossroads, surrounded by shadows. These shadows whispered lies, feeding on your pain and doubts. They were trying to lead you down a dark path.
Shadows. lies.
Yes, Grace. The enemy uses our deepest pain, our weaknesses, and our fears to distract and destroy us. He twists our wounds to plant seeds of doubt, anger, and despair.
Mom, you know how much I've been going through. The rumors, the judgments. It feels like I can't escape it.
That's exactly why I'm calling, my dear. The dream was a warning. Something is coming, Grace. I don't know what it is, but you must be prayerful. Take everything to God in prayer.
But I've been praying, Mom. I've been trying so hard to stay strong.
I know, Grace, and God sees your heart. But this is the time to press in even deeper. The enemy is persistent. He'll try to exploit your pain, your doubts, and even your victories to turn you away from the path God has set for you.
What do I do, Mom?
Take everything to God. Every fear, every pain, every question, lay it at His feet. And, Grace, surround yourself with His Word. Let it be your shield and your guide.
The dream. Did you see anything else?
Yes. I saw a light surrounding you, but it flickered when the shadows came closer. The light only grew strong again when you knelt down and prayed. Grace, that light is God's protection. Stay under it.
I'll pray, Mom. I'll take everything to Him.
That's my girl. Remember, God is greater than any shadow, any lie, and any scheme of the enemy. Stay strong and stay prayerful.
Thank you, Mom. I needed to hear this.
I'm always here for you, Grace. You're not alone.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, my dear. Now, go and pray.
Lord, I don't know what's coming, but I know you do. I give you my fears, my pain, my doubts. Strengthen me, Lord. Protect me. Guide me.
Mark, your message sounded urgent. What's going on?
It's Grace. I don't know what's happening, Sandra. Ever since we got married, it's like she's carrying this invisible weight.
She's been through a lot, Mark. What happened?
Yesterday, she came home upset after some neighbor said something about her past. She didn't tell me everything, but I could see it got to her. Then, last night,
Go on.
I was on the phone, talking to a friend from work, and she overheard me. She got suspicious and started accusing me of I don't even know what. She said I wasn't being honest, that I didn't really love her. Then she locked herself in the bathroom and cried for over an hour.
Oh no. Did you try to talk to her?
Of course I did. I told her there's nothing to worry about, but she wouldn't listen. It's like she's expecting me to betray her, Sandra. I don't know how to make her feel safe.
Grace has been through so much heartbreak and betrayal. Her marriage to Alex wasn't just painful, it left scars. And now, with people stirring up old wounds, it's no surprise she's struggling.
But how do I help her? I don't want to lose her, Sandra. I love her, but I can't keep walking on eggshells, afraid of saying or doing the wrong thing.
Patience, Mark. Grace needs time to heal, and she needs to see that you're different. Actions speak louder than words. Keep showing her that you're here to stay, no matter what.
I tried. But sometimes, it feels like she's pushing me away on purpose.
She's not pushing you away because she doesn't love you. She's scared, Mark. She's scared of losing herself again, of being hurt. You need to remind her that you're her partner, not her enemy.
You're right. I didn't expect it to be this hard.
No one said marriage would be easy, especially not one built after so much pain. But Grace chose you, Mark. That means something.
I just hope she sees it before it's too late.
She will. But you might need to encourage her to get some help, maybe talk to someone about everything she's carrying. She doesn't have to face this alone, and neither do you.
You think she'll be open to that?
If it comes from you, and she sees it's out of love, I think she'll consider it. Just don't give up on her, Mark. She needs you more than she realizes.
Hello?
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Nurse Janet from the rehab facility. I'm calling regarding Alex.
Alex? What about him? Has something happened?
Ma'am, I'm sorry to inform you that Alex has left the facility.
Left? What do you mean left? He's supposed to be under supervision.
He signed himself out early this morning. He was adamant. Legally, we couldn't stop him since he completed the mandatory minimum stay and was not under court order.
But he wasn't ready to leave. You should have stopped him.
Ma'am, I understand your concern, but we can only encourage our patients to stay. We can't force them.
This is unacceptable. Do you even realize what you've done? Where is he now? Did he say where he was going?
He didn't disclose any plans, but he seemed determined. I recommend keeping an eye out for him and seeking support if necessary.
Determined? Determined to destroy himself and embarrass this family further. Useless. You people are useless.
I understand this is distressing, ma'am. If you need assistance or resources, we're here to help.
You've done enough. Goodbye. That boy. He's going to ruin everything. After everything I've done for him, he still manages to disgrace me.
Ma. Guess who's back?
Alex? What on earth?
Ma, you're looking at the greatest. The greatest failure in this family. Cheers to me.
You are drunk, Alex. Alex, what have you done to yourself? Where have you been?
Where have I been? Ha, out there, Ma, living the dream. Or maybe the nightmare, I don't know.
Alex, stop this. Look at you. You're a mess. This isn't you.
Isn't it? Maybe this is who I've always been. The loser. The disappointment. The one who can't keep it together. Isn't that what they all say?
No, Alex. That's not who you are. You're my son. My smart, capable son who just lost his way. Please, let me help you.
Help me? Like you helped me before? By sending me to that prison you called a facility? You just wanted to get rid of me. Admit it, Ma. I was a burden to you.
Stop it, Alex. Stop saying these things.
Don't cry, Ma. I didn't mean it. You're the only one who's ever been there for me.
Then why, Alex? Why do you keep doing this to yourself? To me?
Because I don't know how to stop. I have lost everything, Mum. My beautiful wife Grace is gone. Emily is gone with everything and my son. What is left of me?
We'll figure it out, Alex. Together. But you have to let me help you. Promise me you'll try.
I see the fire of vengeance in your eyes. What do you want this time?
That girl, Grace. She's trying to destroy my son's life, and I won't stand for it. If she had listened and played her role as a cousin, my son would have been back in the US with his family. But she spoiled everything and now she has remarried. And my son is now a drunkard.
You've already brought her pain. The rumors are spreading. Isn't that enough?
It's not enough. She's still standing, still holding her head high. I want her broken, humiliated. She took my son's happiness, and now she's parading around with another man. I want her to suffer.
Revenge is a dangerous path, woman. What you ask for will come at a price.
I don't care about the price. Just tell me what I need to do.
Very well. But understand this, once the seed of destruction is planted, it cannot be undone.
Do whatever it takes.
This is the curse of shadow and sorrow. It will cloud her days, bring unrest to her heart, and drive a wedge between her and everyone she loves.
That's exactly what I want. How do we begin?
Take this and bury it near her home. It will bind her to the curse. But remember, the pain you inflict may circle back to you.
Spare me your warnings. Just make sure she pays for what she's done.
Revenge is a double-edged sword, woman. You may not like where it cuts next.
Grace, will you please sit down? You've been pacing for the past 10 minutes.
Sandra, I just can't help it. Something doesn't feel right. Mark's been acting so secretive.
Or maybe you're reading too much into things.
Reading too much. Sandra, I heard him whispering on the phone the other night. And when I asked, he brushed it off. What am I supposed to think?
You're supposed to trust him, Grace. Mark loves you. He chose you.
How can I trust him when I keep feeling like there's something he's hiding?
Grace, do you hear yourself? You're letting your past hurts cloud your present.
It's not that easy, Sandra.
I know it's not. But you have to stop letting this suspicion control you. Grace, God has given you a fresh start with Mark. You can't keep dragging the baggage of your past into this.
What if I'm right? What if there's something I'm missing?
And what if you're wrong? Grace, the Bible says in Isaiah 43:18-19, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing.
A new thing.
Yes, Grace. God is doing a new thing in your life. But you're too focused on the old wounds and the what if to see it.
I don't want to get hurt again.
I understand that. But guarding your heart doesn't mean closing it off completely. Mark is not Alex. He's not here to hurt you. He's here to build a life with you. But you have to let him in, Grace.
What if I can't?
You can, Grace. With God's help, you can. Pray about it. Ask God to heal the parts of your heart that still ache. And trust Him to guide you.
You always know what to say.
It's not me, Grace. It's God. Now, stop torturing yourself and start embracing the blessings He's putting in front of you.
You're right. I'll try.
Not just try, Grace. Do it. Trust Mark. Trust God. And let the past stay in the past.
Finally, the day is over.
Grace.
Alex. What are you doing here?
What? No hello for your ex-husband?
I don't have time for this, Alex. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, but I should. You think you can just walk away from me? From us?
There is no us, Alex. Whatever we had is over. I've moved on. You need to do the same.
Moved on? With that fool, Mark? You think he can protect you from me?
Alex, this is harassment. You need to leave me alone.
You don't get to decide when this ends. We're not done, Grace. Not by a long shot.
Yes, we are. Stay away from me, Alex.
Don't you dare turn your back on me.
Let go of me, Alex.
You're mine, Grace. Always have been, always will be.
You've left me no choice. I'm calling the police.
Oh, come on, Grace. You wouldn't dare.
Watch me. You're not scaring me anymore, Alex. It's Alex. He was stalking me outside work tonight.
Alex? Are you serious? What did he do? Did he hurt you?
No, but he grabbed me, Mark. He wouldn't leave me alone. He kept saying we're not done, that I can't just walk away from him.
That man has no limits. How dare he put his hands on you? He's out of control.
I was so scared. I called the police. They said they'd look into it, but what if he doesn't stop?
Hey, listen to me. You did the right thing. You stood your ground and called for help. He doesn't get to intimidate you anymore.
But what if he comes back, Mark? What if he tries something worse?
Then he'll have me to deal with. I won't let him hurt you, Grace. You're safe here with me.
It's not just about me, Mark. He's unhinged. And with all these rumors going around, I feel like my whole world is unraveling.
Grace, don't let him or anyone else's lies control your life. You have come so far, and you're stronger than you realize.
I don't feel strong enough right now.
That's okay. I'll be your strength until you're ready to stand again.
Mark, I'm so sorry for being suspicious earlier. You don't deserve that.
Let's not worry about that now. What matters is keeping you safe and helping you heal.
Thank you, Mark. For everything.
Always.
Mrs. Daniels? What are you doing here? How can I help you?
Grace, I've come to apologize. I've been unfair to you in the past, and I realize now how wrong I was. Can I come in? You've made quite a cozy home here. I can see why Mark loves you so much.
What do you want, Mrs. Daniels?
I know I've caused you a lot of pain, Grace. I've said things, done things. But I want to make amends. Life is too short for bitterness.
Why now? What's changed?
I've been praying. I've been asking God to cleanse my heart and show me how to make things right. I realized I've been unfair to you, and it's time to let go of the past.
I'm not sure if I can believe you. This doesn't feel real to me.
I understand, Grace. I don't expect you to forgive me overnight. But I want us to have peace. I brought these pastries for you. A small token of my sincerity. Please, can you help me with water? Useless girl. You think you can ruin my son.
What are you doing?
What? I'm not doing anything.
You think I don't know what you're up to? You didn't come here to apologize. You came here to manipulate me again.
Grace, you've got it all wrong.
Get out of my house. Now.
You'll regret this, Grace.
What just happened? Lord, protect me from every evil.
Grace, my dear. How are you?
Mom, I'm fine, but something just happened.
What is it? Are you all right?
Alex's mom came over. She said she wanted to apologize, but Mom, I don't trust her. She tried to sprinkle something on my couch, and she brought pastries.
Wait, she brought food? Grace, you didn't eat it, did you?
No. I didn't. I caught her before she could do anything, and I threw her out. But Mom, her words. The way she acted, it didn't feel genuine.
Grace, you were right to trust your instincts. That woman is desperate, and desperation can lead people to do terrible things.
Mom, I'm scared. Why can't they just leave me alone?
Grace, listen to me. This is a spiritual battle. The enemy uses people's pain and bitterness to carry out his plans. That's why you must remain prayerful. Take everything to God, Grace.
Yes, Mom, I will go on a fast with Mark tomorrow. We can also start midnight prayers tonight. For this woman to come here, that is because she has faith in whatever charm they gave to her. But one thing that baffles me is the fact that she could go this length to destroy me instead of fixing her home.
My daughter, that is not a new thing. I have seen mothers who went all out for their sons to get wealth, revenge and any other thing you could think of. She just showed you today a tip of the iceberg. That is why Jesus said in Luke 18 verse 1, that men ought always to pray and faint not. You see, the devil thrives in pain, betrayal, desperation, and hurt. He uses these things to accomplish his mission on earth, which is to kill, steal and destroy. People that ain't ignorant to these devices, give in to him and he takes over their lives, and direct them on what to do. And you know what the Bible says about the way that seems right to a man.
Yes, Mom. The end is destruction.
Yes, that is the destination of every evil person, unless they repent. Where are the pastries now?
They are in kitchen.
Please throw those pastries out. Don't even keep them in your house.
Yes, Mom. Mark,
What is it, Grace?
I think you should see this.
You're pregnant?
Yes. We're going to have a baby, Mark.
Grace, this is the best news. I can't believe it. A baby. God is so good.
Are you expecting anyone?
No.
Let me check.
Don't worry, my queen, I will check it out. Alex? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry for showing up unannounced, but I needed to see both of you.
What is it, Alex?
First, I want to apologize again for everything. I know I've said it before, but I need you to know how truly sorry I am. I've been trying to make things right with God and with everyone I've hurt. My mom. Before she passed, she asked me to tell you something. She said she regretted everything she did and wanted to ask for your forgiveness. She realized too late how wrong she was.
I forgive her, Alex. Truly, I do.
Thank you, Grace. That means a lot. I also wanted to wish you both the best.
Thank you, Alex. And I hope you continue on this path you've started. It's not too late to find redemption. You know, Mark, when I think about everything we've been through, it feels like a dream sitting here with you like this.
It's not a dream, Grace. It's real. And we made it through, together.
I wouldn't have made it without you. You've been my rock, Mark. You stood by me when everything felt like it was falling apart.
Grace, you give me too much credit. You're the strong one. Watching you hold on to your faith, even in the darkest moments, it inspired me.
No, Mark. You were there when I wanted to give up. You reminded me that God hadn't abandoned me, even when I felt lost.
And now look at us. Grace, this little miracle you're carrying is proof that God's promises never fail.
It still feels surreal. I can't believe we're going to be parents.
Me neither. But one thing I do know, this child is already so loved. And they're going to have the best mom in the world.
And the best dad. Though, I hope you're ready for sleepless nights.
I'm ready for anything, Grace. As long as I have you and our baby, I'm ready for everything. Grace, there's something I'd been wanting to tell you. The deal I'd been praying about, it finally happened. The doors have opened, and everything's set.
Mark, are you serious? That's amazing. What does this mean for us?
It means we can leave the city, Grace. We can move to that peaceful town we talked about. It'll be the perfect place to raise our baby, a fresh start for us.
Mark, I can't believe it. God has been so faithful. I know how hard you've worked for this.
It's not just me, Grace. We both held on, even when it felt impossible. And now, we get to step into a new chapter together.
Mark, I'm so proud of you. I'm ready to leave the past behind and build this new life with you.
Let's promise each other something, Grace. No matter what comes our way, we'll always put God at the center of everything. That's what's brought us this far, and that's what will keep us strong.
I promise, Mark. With all my heart.
I love you, Grace. More than words can ever say.
And I love you, Mark. Forever.
So, should we practice singing lullabies now or wait until the baby's born?
Let's start now. You'll need all the practice you can get.